Moving on to layer 4, which is the transport layer. And I'm actually going to talk about layer 5 first because I believe it's going to help me talk first, but that's the session layer. So what I like to remember this session layer by is the path. So how is that data going to get there, or where is that going to go? I also like to think of tunnel as a pretty common word when referring to the session layer. And so with that, the transport layer is going to be how that data is sent through that path or through that tunnel. So I like to think of how the data is going to be sent. And some real life examples of that are TCP and UDP protocols. And what those are, your TCP is going to be like your guaranteed sent message. So it guarantees that data is going to be sent. So while UDP is going for that high speed, not guaranteed data transfer. So where you might actually see UDP is when you're using YouTube or like streaming a show and you ever get that buffering message. That's actually UDP sending that data fast and it's not getting that guaranteed success. So that's when UDP actually you see in real life. And what I like to remember this by, and like a real life example as well, is Google Maps. So the session layer I like to relate to Google Maps. Google Maps is going to tell me where to go, what directions I need to go. So that's the session layer. It's going to tell me where to go, while the transport layer is going to tell me, do I take a car or do I take a plane? So how is that data going to get there? And so how does this all coincides together? Let's say data is coming up bottom up first. It goes through the first three. The transport layer is going to determine how that data is sent. The session layer is going to create the tunnel and it's going to send that data through, and then the session layer will end that. So the session layer deals with zero with sending data at all. It's just purely for the creation of the path and ending of the path, while the transport layer is going to actually send that data. And then vice versa, top down, session layer is going to create the path tunnel, and then the transport layer is going to determine how it's sent. Then it's going to go down the tree, routing, frames, all that.